Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we're using the Industrial Loft Kit to make an industrial studio apartment. You can see here that I am playing around with platforms already because this is going to be where the bedroom space is and everything else is pretty much on the lower level, like the kitchen and the living space. And then of course there's just a separate area for the bathroom. But this is going to be a very short video because you can tell that this apartment is very small. I think this is originally where Salim Benali's apartment is. I think this is where he lives. And this is the new bed that came with the kit. I mean, you guys have probably seen all these assets already. You've seen probably tons of builds using this stuff. But I did this, I think, last week, and it took me probably like an hour or something like that. I was shocked that it only took me that long. And as a lot of you guys know, I am currently recovering from a repetitive strain injury on my dominant hand, i.e. my building arm. And yeah, this actually was really nice because I gave myself an hour. I was like, let's see how it feels. Let's see how it goes. Don't rush through things. See what you can get done. See what you are capable of doing with this injury. Because I got clearance from a doctor, so I'll put that out there too. I did not just go ahead and do this for funsies. I got clearance from my doctor that I could go ahead and continue doing these things as long as I listened to my body. So that's what I did. And I gave myself an hour and I renovated this apartment. I was in a little bit of discomfort afterwards, but I love how it came out. And I know that what I just said might leave you guys with some questions because in one of my previous voiceovers, I want to say last week or the week before, I can't remember because I'm recording everything out of order now, but I have finally seen a physical therapist and I am in PT, which makes me very happy. Or I saw an orthopedic and now I'm in PT is what I'm trying to say. And I am thrilled. I quite literally today, I probably got back, I don't know. I had it this morning. So I got back like hours ago and it was really short, but I have one stretch to do right now. Every couple of hours, 4 repetitions, 10 seconds is what I hold it for. And that's what they're thinking is going to help me out. Like, it could be that simple. I have hurt myself so badly, but one stretch could actually completely fix me at this point, which is mind-blowing. I cannot wait to see how this feels. But I'm very excited because I didn't cause any like permanent damage or anything like that. It's just things are a little tight. They need to loosen back up and I'm going to have to do that very slowly. So what I've been doing, I didn't do it for this apartment, but I'm working on another build right now, giving myself ample time to work on it. But I am training myself to build with my non-dominant hand, i.e. my left hand. It's a slow process, if you're wondering. It's really, really hard. Like the fine motor skills are not there whatsoever, but it has been an easier adjustment than I anticipated because I was able to change the main mouse button to kind of orient myself to my left hand. And it's actually been going pretty smoothly. I'm honestly shocked. People are like, wow, I commend you for doing this. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So it's actually really healthy for you too, to try to be a little bit ambidextrous when using a mouse at a computer because it's going to prevent you, or at least elongate and minimize the chances. It's going to elongate like the period of time where something could develop like an injury, but it's also just going to help you shift. Like you're not going to have to use your dominant hand if you don't want to, and it's going to help you kind of keep strains and repetitive motion injuries and all that stuff at bay. That is what I had been reading, and it's kind of amazing. So I'm building with my left hand now, which is really, really weird. I never thought that was going to be a thing, and I'm working on a cottage build right now that has taken me a long time because I'm using my left hand, and it takes a little bit longer since I'm getting used to it, and I can't wait to share that one with you. But as you can see, this apartment is coming together really, really nicely. I loved the lofted bed area, and I really, really liked the living room as well. I thought the entire layout worked nicely. I was a little bit hesitant because typically I try to build around the needs TLC items in this apartment. So be aware that I pretty much cover them up. So if there are some things that go wrong, because they will, because it's a needs TLC apartment, there are items that are blocking these. I really just wanted to make this for fun. And I don't exactly know how I'm going to upload it to the gallery. I think what I'm going to have to do is upload the bedroom platformed area, and then the rest of the apartment is 2 separate rooms, which is just so odd to me. I really wish there was a way that we could upload apartments with platforms in just like one shebang. Do you know what I mean? But since the platformed area is technically considered a separate room in the game, I have to upload them separately. So hopefully that works, but I apologize because it's a little bit confusing. But as you can see, we were pretty much done with the living room. I didn't go crazy with clutter in this build. One, because I was at the time using my dominant injured arm and I gave myself an hour and I was like, see what you can get done. I really wanted to get this done. So I did it and I kind of cut corners on clutter. But I think this apartment has so much character that I didn't really need to clutter it up. Plus it's a small space, so I really didn't want it to be too crazy. It just wasn't what I was going for. Typically, as you guys know, I love clutter and I will clutter up very small spaces with a lot of things, but that was not my goal here. So there is the living room, and then there's of course the kitchen with the bar height table. So there are two places for Sims to sit and eat their meals. And then there's also that little desk in the corner. So there's at least some other activity in the apartment. I think I actually add a guitar as well. And of course the TV and there's bookcases and things like that. So there are activities for your Sims to do. But I was a little bit limited because it's a small space. And I am just adding a few decorations to the kitchen, and I only left one countertop open for your Sims to use and actually prepare meals. So you're not going to be able to do the cooking together with another Sim because there just won't be another surface available. You could, of course, get rid of this clutter I'm putting here in this little corner countertop because that would be the only other one that could be available. So you could get rid of that if you wanted to, but I was thinking that maybe there's one or two Sims that are living here. Actually, I was kind of envisioning one. I was envisioning a single Sim that really just enjoyed this style. Maybe they were a musician, maybe they were an aspiring artist, though I didn't give them an art easel, so we're not going to go with that. But I also think they ride their bike everywhere, which is why it's inside the apartment. I think they ride it all over the city instead of having like a car, which we don't have cars anyway, but you get what I'm saying. And then this is going to be the bathroom where there is only the jet tub. It's like the really big one, but I thought it was kind of nice to use because I never use it. I literally never use it. And I thought this would be a great opportunity, but that is actually pretty much almost it for the build. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very quick apartment renovation. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Standing underneath the lights, into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and